Hi and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of different services that I offer to assist you in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. So today we are going to be doing a reading for Virgo. This is going to be Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. I want to say happy birthday to all my beautiful Virgos. You guys know how very much I love and adore each and every single one of you. Intrigued to see what the cards have to say. What energies is Virgo dealing with for the month of September? September 2020. Virgo. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Take what fits and leave the rest. All right, Judgment. So judgment is a call to action. Judgment is a realization or an epiphany. I feel like there's a real awakening process that you guys are going through right now. And just in terms of everything, really, like a spiritual awakening to a deeper level of insight, a deeper level of perception, a deeper level of, like, I'm feeling like your life, your passion and your purpose, your life purpose, and the activation of that, like we've been talking about, coming through for you guys. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And so this is like mental anguish. This is sort of like, for some of you guys too, it's this awakening process that has caused a lot of mental anguish, or you've been stuck in this energy of, and this is a thing, I mean, you guys, I love you dearly. I have a ton of Virgo in my chart too, so I get it. You guys tend to overthink a lot, tend to really be stuck in this mental space sometimes. And like those of us who are very intellectual, like that can work against us sometimes. And so I feel that happening for you guys. It's just too many thoughts, just constant. This is like being awake at night, having nightmares almost. It's like feeling like the walls are closing in on you. Like there's been a lot of that energy. And for some of you guys too, whatever this awakening or this realization is, may be causing you some stress as well. And I'm also feeling though that you're starting to understand that a lot of this mental anguish is self-inflicted. And that's part of what this realization is like a lot of these situations in your life you have complete control over. And it's like you make them out to be a lot worse than they seem, right? That mind energy gets the best of you sometimes. So we have the Death card as well. So this is like a rebirth. This is an awakening. This is Scorpio energy. But this is, yeah, like this spiritual awakening, this epiphany, this realization that you're also having. And I think for a lot of you guys, it is around like the power of your thoughts and just how it's really like you're trapped in a hell of your own making a lot of the time. And really fully understanding that and being, for the first time, maybe for some of you guys, like, starting to understand what to do about that. What can I do to change that? What can I do differently? And we also have the Seven of Wands here. So this is sort of like, kind of like, I feel like you guys have been fighting a lot of battles. And some of these battles have been in your own mind. Some of these battles have actually been out in the world as well. Like you feel like there's been a lot of people that have misunderstood you. You've had to defend your actions to a lot of people. You're really in this energy of feeling as though you have to prove yourself. I'm feeling like almost like you have to prove your worth. But we have the Six of Wands here, which is victory, triumph, and success. And then we also have the Fool, which is a new beginning. So this is beautiful. So it's like this transformation, this transformative process that you're going through. And I'm going to put these like this because they came out at the same time. And I feel like that's working better for me. You guys, I'm sorry, you can't see this anyway. It's hard for me to angle this. It's like you can really see the cards well or you can see me well. It's difficult to do both at the same time. So we can try to move these down a little bit more so you can kind of see them. But Yeah. So this understanding of like the area, like I feel like for some of you guys, you're coming to a point where you realize that you don't have to defend yourself to other people. It doesn't really matter what other people think. I think some of this energy for some of you guys is surrounded around what other people think of you. And you're done with that. You're not worried about that anymore. And it's a lot of, yeah, also realizing how these battles in your own mind and how like understanding that you don't have to fight. You don't have to be at war with yourself all the time. I feel like some of you guys felt like you were not only at war with other people, but at war with yourself. And you realize that being at war with yourself was manifesting that outwardly into your reality as well. And like this understanding and these revelations and these shifts of perspective for you guys are really like causing you to like come out, like you're coming out on top. Whatever these, if there were situations involving other people where you were feeling like you had to defend yourself, those situations you're going to be triumphant in, or you are going to be triumphant in. And these other situations that involve your own stress, your own lack of faith in yourself, lack of ability to move past like the mental fuckery of the mind, right? Like you're being triumphant in that respect as well moving forward, which is really great. All right. Let's see. So let's talk about, let's get a little bit more on this transformation. Let's get a little bit more on the Death card. And they want me to do this deck. And so this is the Psychic Tarot. Let's get more on this transformation. Let's talk about this transformation process for Virgo. What is this Death card about? What is this transformation? Interesting. And so this is the Fool that you guys got twice. So that's awesome, because that's what this card New Beginnings represents in the deck. And then we also got Destruction, which would represent the Tower card. So that's really interesting. So this Death card for a lot of you guys represents this new beginning, like that comes as a result of this complete disruptions. And so this could be, for a lot of you guys, I am feeling this as that realization, right? That epiphany, that realization that that allows for this new beginning to take place, that allows for you to move into this new cycle, this fresh new energy, to move out of this energy and into an energy that's more productive. All right, so let's get a anything unexpected. For some of you guys too, this disruption, this Tower energy could be like, there could be an event that brings this about. But for a lot of you guys, I think it is just like a stroke of divine inspiration, of like clarity and understanding. Okay. And then we have the base chakra. And we have choose wisely. So that's interesting. Tell me more about this. Let's get into this more. Accelerated motion. So I feel like when this new beginning comes about, you're going to have a lot of different options. And so you're going to have to use discernment over which choice do I make? And you may not have a lot of time to make all of these decisions. So you really want to be in touch with your intuition. You want to be in touch with your heart. And also like thinking, like utilizing the strength of your mind, right? Like this is when your mind gets away with you. But when your mind, when you're not in that energy, like Virgo energy, you guys are very strategic. You are very intelligent. You're very, very capable of making these logical decisions and utilizing that discernment and that intuition. So you're going to want to do that. And this is, a lot of these options may have to do with security. Like the root chakra represents security, right? And so they may be like this is like the foundation for some of you guys that you were building on was not stable. And so now that's being leveled out so that you can start again. Like the root is the base, so that you can start again and build from there. And so that is going to, you're going to have a lot of different options and a lot of different ways that you can go about doing that. So you're going to want to really, like, you're going to want to take care in the decisions that you make as far as creating that. Okay, and then we have the Three of Pentacles energy. So this would be partnerships and alliances. We have the Five of Pentacles energy, which is obstacles and or this would be wands actually. Obstacles and challenges. And then moving on. And so for some of you guys, this is like the ending and the dissolving of different partnerships and alliances, whether this is business, whether this is personal, whatever this may be. The moving on from those partnerships and those alliances that were not productive for you towards ones that are. And they're like being able to realize and recognize the obstacles and challenges that are placed on your path, and like being given the resources to overcome those. I feel like there's going to be these opportunities, these partnerships, these new beginnings as far as all of this goes, that are going to allow you, it's sort of like they're going to give you the fuel that you need to move past some of these perceived obstacles and to move out of some of this, whatever this energy is for you guys. Let's find out more about partnerships and alliances. Tell me more about partnerships and alliances. Financial and material changes. Yeah. So you guys are going to be experiencing changes in the material realm. We got victory and success again. The Six of Wands. You guys got this in 2 different decks. So that is beautiful. This is like public recognition too. This is like being recognized for the good job that you've done. So it's like in this energy, you felt like you were constantly having to defend yourself, right? To defend your name, almost like your name was being dragged through the mud, I feel, for some of you guys in some respects. And just like you're offending people off constantly. And it's like now you're in this energy where you're being recognized for your achievements, and people are actually recognizing all the hard work that you've put into situations, which is going to be really validating for some of you. And yeah, there are going to be a lot of, we got 5-5 here. So a lot of changes, definitely changes when it comes to your finances and your material realm. And I'm feeling like positive changes. And you're going to be able to, and then we have crown chakra. So that's awesome that you guys got that card, because that's our connection to spirit, right? So all of those downloads, all of that inspiration kind of coming to you. So we've got from the root to the crown, right? But yeah, moving on from these obstacles and challenges. That's what I'm feeling with these 2 cards together. Like you're going to be able to do that. You're going to have the strength to do that. And you're going to have new opportunities coming in. New partnerships, new alliances, new educational opportunities, new jobs, financial opportunities. Just so much opportunity. And then we've got the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. Passionate, creative new projects, right? Like this new passionate, fiery cycle. For those of you who felt kind of muted lately and sort of like you weren't able to really step into, it's like you could feel this life calling to you, but you didn't know how to get to it quite yet. It's like this is all going to be handed to you pretty soon, because you've put in the work that you needed to put in. And you've overcome your demons, right? And those demons were all living inside your head. And really, once you've overcome those, it's like everything opens up for you, which is amazing. And we have the sacral chakra on the bottom of the deck too. So like all kinds of chakras clearing out for you guys too, and activating. Like that's really exciting. This is all, I'm loving it for you guys. I am loving it. So let's see what else we have going on here. Want to get a couple of the Archangel Power Tarot cards for you. Okay. So we have the Three of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And the Five of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Interesting. All right, and then on the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Yes, that is just coming through so strongly for you guys, which is amazing. But yeah, so this is confirmation that your plans are manifesting, that prosperity is in the works for you. But also, like, and this is like confirmation for those challenges that you've been facing, that you've been trying to figure out how to deal with, how to maneuver around. Like, they are resolvable. It's just like part of it is like stepping back and stepping away from that drama. It's like you're learning how to quell the drama within yourself, but you're still seeing that manifested outwardly in others. And sometimes it's just pulling yourself away from that, right? That is like that Seven of Wands energy that we saw with all of that, like the fighting. It's like people are going to do what they're going to do. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. But you don't have to participate in that drama. You can separate yourself from that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, right? Let's get some more on the Three of Gabriel first. Three of Raphael, 3-3. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Beautiful energy right there, you guys. Yeah, so this would be, I'm trying to remember, I'm not quite sure what the orange, the Gabriels are. I know the Raphaels are the Cups energy. So this is like the Three of Cups energy. So this is, yeah, plans that you've been making. Plans around your finances, plans around your relationships, possibly your home, your family, your children, all of that stuff, whatever it is that you've had in the works, that you've been steadily sort of plotting away at. You've been planning, you've been trying to figure out. It's like whatever that, like that is going to work out in your favor. And there's going to be a lot of celebration and happiness that comes out of that. So continue, like this is support letting you know that whatever you've put into motion around that will bear fruit. So you can continue with that. And whatever the next step is in that journey that you're taking with that, like you can take that next step now, basically. And let's see about the Five of Gabriel. What do we have for the Five of Gabriel? Okay. We have the King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. The High Priestess. And the Death card again. Okay, so this is essentially, this is withdrawing from the drama, and like the way that you resolve these challenges is through tapping into your own psychic insight. You retreat from that drama, you reflect, you meditate. You figure out the information will come to you that way. The solutions and how to go about dealing with whatever these challenging situations all will come through meditation. And some of these challenges involve a need to release the past. Like there are better things waiting for you. So release, like some of these situations just need to be released so that you can move forward into something that is better for you. Into this King of Cups energy, this energy of emotional fulfillment, of being in that place of being that loving, being that generous, being that warm energy, stepping into that warm energy, like utilizing that energy to handle these situations as well, coming at these situations with a full heart, with that loving, compassionate energy, right? That loving, compassionate energy. surrendering, releasing control over these situations. Like some of these situations, part of the drama may come from you trying to control the situation, and just realizing and understanding that you can't, and being at peace with that and allowing that, I think, is going to be helpful as well. Any more energy from these cards? All right. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. And so that's like that Judgment card, right? That call to action that we started out the reading with, or at least that's what that energy reminds me of. I think that this may actually be, I don't know, but that's what that energy is reminding me of right now. And then it's not actually the Judgment card, but it feels like that energy when I read that description. I think this is actually, is it the Tower, maybe? Quite possibly. Then we have the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. So this is that energy that we felt coming in, right? All of those opportunities. Yes, like being recognized in so many different ways. Some of you may actually be sort of getting a degree or a certificate, a certification, advancing in your career, learning a new trade, and receiving like accolades or all those different things, acknowledgments around that kind of stuff right now as well. And then Nine of Michael, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels, right? And so this is that Nine of Swords energy. This is how you turn that around. Focus on the outcome you desire. Don't focus on the things you can't control. Focus on the things you can control, which is what? Your own actions and reactions. Yeah. So lots of advancing energies for you guys, which is beautiful. And then we also have the Lovers that came out. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. And we have the Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships are the pursuit of education. Time to get to work, you guys. Boom. It's just coming through and coming through. So all of these decisions that you're needing to make those from that place of love. Make those from that place of the heart. Yes. And then we also got the Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A great time of personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a co-creative manner. So this is that Three of Pentacles energy coming through again. Yes. Yeah. So you guys are like, as you're going through all of this, as you have all of these opportunities coming to you, all of these new things that you're learning, all these new ways that you're growing, make sure like don't work too hard, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Don't do that. You need to, it's all about finding balance, right? Finding that balance and that harmony as you move forward. And we're just going to grab a couple Black Moon astrology cards to close this out and see what energies we have coming from there. All right. What energies do we have for Virgo? Okay. And we had the Venus energies, love. All right. All right. Then we have your energy, Virgo, and Neptune energy, which is the energy of sacrifice. So, and then the second house on the bottom of the deck, owning finances. This is really a priority for a lot of you guys, I feel like, and there's just a lot of abundance coming through as far as that goes. But there is also this energy of Venus. Venus is also the energy of creativity. So you do have a lot of creativity and creative energy coming through. You also have, I feel like, a lot of sacrifices that have been made in love or for love or out of love. Because Virgo next to Neptune, I mean, Virgo energy can be that self-sacrificing energy as well. So there's like a heavy energy of that. So we'll get into that a little bit. What is this Venus energy about? What is this Venus love energy about, this sacrifice energy? What is wanting to come through around that? Knight of Wands. Passionate, forward-moving energy. All right. Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is past life soulmates, childhood, memories, just being stuck in the past sometimes. We have the Moon, which is illusion a little bit. This is Pisces energy. It's that same Neptunian energy, right? Okay. So it's interesting how these came out with these. So if I look at it like this, it's like the Knight of Wands. It's like feeling a lot of passion and wanting to move forward towards someone, but overanalyzing the shit out of that situation with the Virgo card next to the reconciliation card, the Six of Cups, the past life soulmate card. This is a card that also speaks to reconciliation. So like wanting to reconcile or move towards someone, feeling very passionate. This is also, we have Venus and Leo right now, and this is the Knight of Wands is fire sign energy, so that's really interesting. But yeah, overthinking the shit out of it, analyzing that, trying to figure that out in that very Virgo-esque way, and just feeling really confused about the whole process. All right, let's see. Do we have any more energy on this? Tell me about this Six of Cups. Tell me about anything about this situation, I guess. All right, so we have Judgment and Justice coming out back to back. So this is like a situation that requires, I feel like there's possibly some karmic situations, karmic energies involved. Yeah, I'm feeling that energy. I mean, this is like energy from the beginning of the reading, right, too? So it's like needing, justice is like Libra type energy. So it's like the balancing of the scales. A situation that is possibly you're feeling called to bring justice to a situation, I'm feeling like. And here we go again with that Ten of Swords energy. And so for some of you guys, this is also what that energy was about, was some type of situation that you're just really kind of stuck on. You can't kind of get out of your minds, that possibly involves somebody from the past. And it's sort of like in this energy where you couldn't really see, you didn't understand, you couldn't, like, you were just kind of lost in this hazy Neptunian, Piscean sort of energy for a while, and having that breakthrough and like realizing and wanting to bring a situation to justice, and feeling really just not good about it, right? All stuck up in your heads about it. And then we have the Devil. So this is like shadow energies. This is addictions. This is codependencies. This is all this type of stuff. The Devil with the Ace of Wands, which is like a passionate new beginning. So that's really interesting. Look, tell me more about this Devil card. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords with the King of Cups here. And so, not sure how I'm feeling about him right now. But with the Devil, with this, it's sort of like a... Tell me more about this. I'm still... Okay. So we got the King of Pentacles coming out here. So we got Earth sign energy now. All right. Tell me more. Three of Cups. Okay. So... This is somebody who's unsatisfied with what they have. Somebody who's unsatisfied with what they have. Unsatisfied with what they have emotionally. And this is like a period of rest after a long battle. So like, why are you showing me the King of Pentacles? Single card, thank you. Then we got the Fool again. All right. So I feel like some of you guys are you're feeling unsatisfied in your current situation. You've had some time to sort of rest and recuperate and sort of find your balance again, which is what the King of Pentacles can represent. And now you're looking for a reunion, right? And a new beginning, possibly, with somebody from the past. But you're not wanting, you don't want these energies to creep in again. There were a lot of energies possibly of this in the past. And I feel like there's still a lot of those energies that are kind of like creeping around in your subconscious, kind of throwing you off a little bit. Like you're thinking about all of this stuff that went on, right? And it's got you in that space where it's bringing you back into this energy again, right? When really what you want is this, which is that fresh start, right? So what is the guidance? What future, what energy, what guidance do we have? And actually for that, I think I want to we'll go back to this deck. Guidance for this situation. Guidance for this situation. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So that's coming through again. So that's really interesting. So once again, even with this situation, you're being guided not to worry so much. Get yourself out of this energy right here. This energy is not necessary. Like you are worrying for no reason. You're worrying for absolutely no reason. Like release that. Focus on the outcome that you desire, right? If that's what you're desiring, then focus on that outcome. Don't focus on all the ways that things went wrong in the past. Don't focus on the ways that things could go wrong in the future. Yeah. Then we have the Seven of Raphael, which is the Seven of Cups again, which is confusion. But in this deck, the guidance from the angels is time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So this is another card, like focus on the outcome you desire. Maybe it is time to take some action around that situation. Maybe instead of worrying about it so much, it's about communicating what's in your heart. Like if this is a situation where there's no forward momentum, no communication, maybe it's time to communicate a little bit, to kind of say what it is you feel, to get it out there, get it out of your head, right? Speak it, release it in that way. And then we also have insights that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So like, pull back, meditate, get quiet, right? Release all those unnecessary fears and do whatever it takes. Like that decision could be just as simple as like a phone call or like reaching out to clear the air. Like it doesn't have to be, I'm sorry, there's like a hair and I can't see where it is, but it keeps tickling me. I have a lot of hair. It gets all over the place. It doesn't have to be like this huge drawn out complicated thing. It just can be something simple, right? I feel like it's like, and this is what, and I say this always with love, right? Being one of you myself, having a lot of Virgo in my own chart. It's like, this is what Virgo energy does sometimes. It's just like we make mountains out of molehills, right? Like it's not that big of a deal. Just come forward and speak what you need to speak. That's it. That's all. It's actually not as bad as you think. It's not this bad. It feels this bad, but it's really not, right? And then we also had It's Your Lucky Day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So they're just wanting to bring it back to this and be like, you know what? Like you may have some drama going, some stress unnecessary stress going on in your love life right now, but like your finances are on point. Like you're moving in a very fortuitous direction as far as that's concerned. So like if this all gets to be too much, just focus on this right now. Like you've got so much coming through for you in terms of that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of this situation, again, it's just one of those things where most of it is in your own mind. Like you're tormenting yourself in your own mind when the solutions, like everything is so much more simple than the way that you guys are, some of you are making it out to be in your own minds. So just, you know what I'm going to do for you guys in Jupiter Abundance on the bottom of the deck, dude? You guys are going to be raking it in. So much abundance. We're going to pull a Moonology card for you guys to close. We'll do that too. One card from the Moonology deck. And we got two. Bring love into the situation and don't let your pride get in the way. So I feel like that's just extra advice as far as this situation that we were just discussing goes. Just approach it from that place of love, right? Aquarius is that energy of freedom too. So it's like that freeing love, right? That unconditional love. That love that allows loving people. Like Aquarius is the energy of loving people in a way that makes them feel free. And it's that different perspectives and different approaches, unconventional kind of energy, right? So like this pure unconventional love that knows no boundaries. Bring that into the situation and don't let your pride and your ego get in the way. Don't let it get in the way of you even confronting the situation at all, because I feel like that's what's been happening for some of you guys, and it's not necessary. It's not necessary. And then surrender to the divine. Nothing is yet set in stone. And look at the bigger picture. So this is another thing that Virgo does sometimes, is Virgo thinks that they know exactly how everything's going to play out, exactly what everyone thinks, exactly what everyone feels, exactly what everything is. And sometimes you don't. So it's just understanding that nothing is yet set in stone. Like you could be wrong, right? So don't assume that you know what you don't know. Like find out first and surrender to the divine. This is that full moon energy. Surrender, believe in the impossible, believe that all possibilities are possible, and look at the bigger picture. Maybe you're being too short-sighted right now, and you need to see with a bigger vision. And this applies to all areas. This isn't just like the love stuff. This is everything. This is career. This is everything. Surrender. Know that there are so many different possibilities, and like, don't think small when you could be thinking big. And then it's time to take action on the bottom of the deck. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Happy birthday. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like it, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know how this month is shaking out for you. Let me know if this video resonated. There's a link to donate to my channel down below as well. If you'd like a personal reading, if you would like an energy healing session, any of the things that I do, all of that information is also in the description box below. Until I speak with you again, I love you all very much. Mwah. Happy birthday.